The debate around the role of architects and architecture is in a constant state of transformation, and in 2016, we as students of architecture are confronted with this question now more than ever. Furthermore, living in South Africa, where no move is made without being seen in a socio-political context, making long-term decisions such as those of the built environment holds an important place in the development of a city. This is emphasized further in a new democracy that is fighting the previously segregated geographical and political planning of the apartheid regime. Current events such as the Rhodes Must Fall movement, whereby students protested for the removal of a statue of Cecil Rhodes in UCT, illustrates the current political climate, where material culture holds profound meaning of past and present traditions. The built environment creates the framework in which we live our everyday life and provides the ways in which we can interact with each other and exist as a society. In an interview with Arc Daily with Kunle Adeyemi, he was asked what the meaning of architecture is, to which he responded, "Architecture is a way of thinking. It's a way of organizing information, organizing space, and identifying issues and solving problems. It's a way of reconstituting and reorganizing how we utilize resources and materials to create a built environment. It also has a lot of focus on social and environmental issues." With these ideals in mind, it is pertinent to consider the role of alternate practice within the architectural profession. The Challenging Practice course has been an interesting engagement to understand the ways in which alternate practice and participatory practice is used from an architect's perspective. The workshop around the development of Woodstock was especially interesting as it is a place I have visited and is governed under South African law. The methods that were used to approach such a complex issue were useful as they felt pragmatic and logical in terms of understanding the key role players, what their interests are, and how these interests affect the other parties involved. My hesitation when it comes to this type of engagement is that there are powerful parties involved who have the authority and money to make the policies and changes that are in their best interest. Thus, I find a disconnect between the research, engagement, and strategies that come out of the participatory practice engagement and whether or not these plans are able to manifest. Having said that, it has also shown me that as architects, we do have the skills and responsibility to engage with these topics and understand the urban landscape in which we live. Alternate practice suggests that buildings are not the only impactful manifestations that we as practitioners can contribute to society. Kunle Adeyemi states that the architect of the future can be seen as the agent for change, not drivers specifically. They influence change through a much broader field of operation. I agree with Adeyemi as he explains that it takes a range of skilled professionals to understand broader urban conditions as well as personal day-to-day needs of members of vulnerable communities. In conclusion, I feel that the participation of architects in social or alternate practice is valid. The methods used to approach problems are very logical and programmatic, which is a useful place to start and organize ideas, but may not be suitable to every specific case. As the issues at hand are so sensitive and case-specific, it is necessary that architects engage with these communities with care and work together with the community as well as people who bring other skills in order to have a broader understanding of where the issue lies in the immediate socio-political context as well as the global urban context, but most importantly, how it will affect and benefit the everyday lives of the people with whom they engage.